This video will show you how to add a contact. So we're going to start by logging in. Now the first thing you need to do, of course, is select the games that you are working with. So for the purpose of the video, we will go into Guadalajara 2011. Okay, so to add a contact to the games, the first thing we're going to do is click on the Games tab here. Now before we go about adding the contact, we want to make sure that they're not already in the system. So we'll start by searching for their name. So we're going to call it Test Athlete. Okay, so with the name entered, we will go down here and search. As you can see, nothing showed up, so we know that Test Athlete is not already in our Zeus system. So we're going to click down here on Add Team Member. Okay, so relatively self-explanatory here. The quick entry, you can see fields with an asterisk are mandatory. You can't carry on without filling them in. The fields that are in red are required for accreditation. And then you have some other fields that are good to have in terms of data, but not absolutely required. So let's fill in Test Athlete, date of birth, choose the day, the month, and then fill in the year. Place of birth is the city. Nassau. Local authority will be New Providence, so we have a list to choose from here. Nassau, New Providence. Birth country, Bahamas. Nationality at birth, Bahamas. Test athlete will be a female. And there's some more information you can fill in here. Let's enter their email address. So first we need to choose the type. So this will be Test Athlete's personal email. And we'll call it test@test.com. And you can see here that this is marked as the primary email address. If you had multiple email addresses entered, you can choose which one will act as the primary address. Contact address, again choose the type, so we'll make this the home address. We'll call it 123 Soldier Road in Nassau, New Providence. No postcode here, country is the Bahamas. We'll enter phone number, again choose the type, so this will be the mobile number. Country code is 1, area code 242. And then the phone number. Residence details. Now since we entered their home address above, we have the option to copy from address. So we'll do that. Click copy from address and you can see that it pulls the info that we already entered. Nassau, New Providence, Bahamas. Passport. We'll enter the number. Given names as per passport, so this is exactly as it appears on the passport, so in this case we'll call it test, middle name, tester, last name, family name, athlete. Country as per passport is Bahamas. The place of issue is the city where it was issued, so it's not necessarily always going to be Nassau, but in this case we'll call it Nassau. The issue date, the expiry date. Now here is the passport scan. If we have a scan on hand of the passport, you can select choose file, search for the document and upload it. As far as document type, we'll enter passport and we're almost finished. So now it's a matter of choosing their selection status. So in most cases when you're first adding them, they're going to be a long listed athlete as opposed to selected. So selected is when they're 100% attending the games. For test athlete, we'll make them a long listed athlete for now. The function, in this case obviously, is an athlete. We also have the NOC, officials, media, volunteer, and other. So we'll make them an athlete. And then we're going to choose the sport. Now when I choose a sport, in this case we'll make it athletics, it's going to refresh the page. So the page refreshed itself. We're not done yet. You'll see that all the info that I added is still there. And now we're going to click Save. So you can see now that test athlete is entered into the system. Under details, you'll see some of the general information that we added. Passport information will be here as well, right here. So that is how you add an athlete.